So here's a quick tutorial, an accompaniment video for how to play the kind of the electric picking pattern that's on Oceans Where Feet May Fail. It's kind of the instrumental going into verse 2. It's on electric. I'm going to show it to you on acoustic because it's a really nice acoustic thing to bring in if you're doing this song as an acoustic style, or even as if you're in a second acoustic player. So coming out of the normal, the rest of the song is kind of this. Which hopefully you're kind of used to using your ring finger on the G string, or that's going to make it easy to transition finger wise into, or even if you're coming out of and you are mine. No matter what we do, how have you been playing the chorus and verse? Our first shape is going to be a B minor, where your middle finger is on the low E string. All of this is 7th fret, low E. Your ring finger is 7th fret G string, and your pinky is 7th fret B string. The chord progression for this instrumental is just like the verse. It's going to be B minor, or the 6 minor, to D minor or D major the 1, to an A major the 5, to a G major the 4. That's a G major add 6. So let's look at what those voicings or fingerings are in the left hand. Like I already said, B minor is 7th fret E string with the middle finger, 7th fret G string with the ring finger, and then the pinky is 7th fret on the B string. And then the D major, all you have to do is pick up that B, and you're going to move your thumb from playing the bass note on the E string to playing your thumb playing the bass note on the D string, open D string. Your ring finger and your pinky stay put on the G string and B string on 7th fret. That's actually how it lands. The next chord is our A chord. Originally it was this. It's now going to be an open A string for our bass with our thumb. And then coming from this D shape, we're going to drop into middle finger on G string, 6th fret, and first finger on B string, 5th fret, open A string. And then the 4 chord, the G chord, is the one that we have to jump real fast. We're going to grab a bass note up high, kind of up high. G is going to be on the D string, 5th fret with our first finger. We're going to use our ring finger on G string, 7th fret, and then we're going to grab with the pinky B string, 8th fret. The trick is we got to grab those 3 notes without muting that high E string, because it needs to sound like this. Okay, we've got to have all those notes ringing out. So, B string, or B minor, D major, A major, G major. Okay? Right hand now. So like I already mentioned, the thumb is just going to follow whatever our bass note is. So it starts in the low 6th string, open D string, open A string, and then back to the D string with the first finger on the 5th fret to give us that G chord. And it's going to play that each note twice, kind of whole notes. From the top of the B minor, let's go 3. Okay. The fingers where it gets a little trickier. it's the same. It's a kind of an A-B pattern. There's a call and response pattern. There's a simple and then a little more complicated response to it. So start with the bass. Bum. Angle that down just a little bit more. So it's on my fingers, my index fingers on my G string, my middle fingers on my B string, and my ring finger is on my high E. So M, I, A, M, and then so that's the first half. I'll do it again. M, I, A, M. Okay. The response, the second line is thumb. M, I, A, M, A, I. Again, just the second half. I'll do it real slow. Same finger action for each chord. So here's the call and response put together all over this B minor. 4. Back in the verse. Okay, that's extra slow. Here's a little bit faster, but not a tempo. 1, 3, 4. One, two, full, kind of at full tempo. 3, 4. Every once in a while, I've gotten in a bad habit of replaying instead of doing that with my ring finger. Sometimes I default to doing it down here. I don't know sometimes I do it wrong, but the rhythm stays the same. So if I played that a little bit wrong, have grace on me. Okay? So that is how you play that electric instrumental going into verse 2 on Oceans.